Welcome back to day 4 of Reclaiming Your Time and Energy, which is a smaller series inside my larger campaign for the month of August. We're talking about business tips for business owners at any stage. And today we're talking about burnout again because it's just so common and so prevalent in the entrepreneur and business community. So I wanted to talk about how we get from saying yes to a business, which is energizing and motivating and really excited, to experiencing 3 to 6 months later, extreme burnout, overwhelm, overbooked, lack of systems, lack of clarity, decision fatigue, and things that leave us feeling less than inspired to continue. And sometimes that energy can follow us for years in our business if we don't address it. So here are some common burnout signs, and they're different for everybody. And sometimes you can experience one or the other or multiple at the same time. So sometimes it's being busy, but not actually being productive on things that move your needle forward. Sometimes it feels like you're just overwhelmed and overconstrained with your time, and you feel like you can't get enough done. So you work late into the night and lose sleep, and your life is out of balance and you're overwhelmed in that sense. And sometimes it's decision fatigue, not knowing what to do next, or the overwhelm of how to do something and not knowing the answers. Those are all ways that it shows up, and there's a myriad of others. For me, it wound up being my inability to grow and scale beyond what I'm currently doing. I reached a cap, essentially. And if you know me, you know that I'm a homeschooler and we run 2 businesses. So for me, I had to really look at my time. So if you know me personally, you know I am the systems queen. I think, eat, live, sleep, and breathe systems and workflows. And yet I found myself burnt out and capped at where I'm spending my time, my energy, and money, because I have multiple very important priorities. Like I had mentioned before, homeschooling, running 2 businesses, being the household CEO, all the things, right? So where can we change and shift into thinking, where can I free up more time? Like I had mentioned in a previous post, think of yourself like a root-bound plant. If you have no extra time, you cannot grow and scale. You cannot apply yourself in the places that matter to you and where you prioritize the most. So you have to think through ways to free up, buy back your time, replace it with systems and workflows, and get to a better structure. Because burnout is not a badge of honor. It is not a virtue signal and not something you can sustain for long periods of time. I want to encourage you today and help empower you to understand that burnout doesn't have to happen, that you can build a beautiful business that is in alignment with you, your lifestyle, and your future goals. And it starts with this freebie that I made for you that might help you get the train on the tracks in the right direction. It's called the Anti-Burnout Business Blueprint. It's free. It's just a download. So hit the link in bio, check it out in my stories, and tell me, did it help you kind of reframe where you're at, where you're spending your time and your money, and where you might be able to free up more of it for the things that you value the most?